I like how that's become a thing for podcasts. We sing when in distress. I'll kill you. I'm trying to help.
All right, let's see if we can get a punching attack.
All right.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Shit, my butt!
Oh, he stabbed me right in the ass.
Oh god!
No, my cheeks.
Oh, come on! No!
Where are your friends? In short deck. Okay.
Try to Mamada! Please, somebody clip that right now!
I like how that's become a thing for podcasts. We sing when in distress. I'll kill you. I'm trying to help.
All right, let's see if we can get a punching attack.
All right.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Shit, my butt!
Oh, he stabbed me right in the ass.
Oh god!
No, my cheeks.
Oh, come on! No!
Where are your friends? In short deck. Okay.
Try to Mamada! Please, somebody clip that right now!
I like how that's become a thing for podcasts. We sing when in distress. I'll kill you. I'm trying to help.
All right, let's see if we can get a punching attack.
All right.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Shit, my butt!
Oh, he stabbed me right in the ass.
Oh God! No! No, my cheeks! Oh, come on! No! No!
Wary of friends in short death. Okay.
Straight to the bottom! Please, somebody clip that right now!
I like how that's become a thing for podcasts. You sing when in distress. You.
I'm trying to help. All right, let's see if we can get a punching attack.
All right.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ow! Shit, my butt!
Oh, you stabbed me right in the ass.
Oh God!
No, no, my cheeks.
Oh, come on! No! No!
Wary of friends in short death. Okay.
Straight to the bottom! Please, somebody clip that right now!
Hello, everybody. Last time. Ages. By extension. Too, so now for something different. So this is a game that a very dear friend of mine gifted me a while ago, and I'm a bad friend and have not played it. So I'm gonna fix that. It was specifically recommended to me because apparently the writing's really and also very funny. Also like an active game, and I do love those. Hiding how the dialogue is that already is really nice. You can make it look like oh. Excuse me. No, I haven't changed anything as far as I'm aware. But my mic has been a little jank lately. Uh, test, test, test. Ooh. Uh, test, 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 test. Hmm. Test. Hmm. I don't like that. I don't know what else to do about it. Hmm. Test. Hmm. Oh, it's playing that. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Why can I hear myself? Oh, is so much phlegm in my throat. Why can I hear myself? Uh, God. Uh, I don't know if that's coming through. Ooh. Uh, did that fix it? Okay, that fixed it. Cool. Okay. I fiddled around with some stuff and I shouldn't have, but I'm good. This phlegm goes away. Drive me nuts. I guess this game is also like available on phones or something. Gallery. Guess I don't have anything. Probably. Phlegm. You know, like mucus. Oh. Okay. Good to know. Arthurton. Never want to leave. Okay. Who holds their umbrella like that? Yeah. The way he's holding his umbrella is creepy. Well, I'm playing as the creepy man. What's in the water then? If they don't want us swimming. I'm still upset with how he's holding that umbrella. Like, who does that? Horrible way to do it. Oh, okay. I gotta... Oh. Oh. Those puzzles. And that one. Aha! Chunk. Secret underwater spy base, maybe? Does the boat get back? Put it down like he's got to stick up his ass. Honestly, same.
What? Who? Oh, I must have dozed off.
Ah, it's voiced. That means I don't get to read out the things. Oh well.
Perhaps we need a spot of tea to wake us up. What do you say, Rufus?
Good dog.
Yes, quite right. Better get back to work. This book won't write itself. Maybe I should start somewhere easier. I'll come back to the prologue later. The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton. To the casual observer, Arthurton seemed like any other small, quiet town. It was nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. It had a main street with all the essentials, including a place to sip coffee.
Keeps bobbing up and down because I think it's picking up my E. Agatha Christie's. The Great Placebo. Pharmacy and Magic. Let's say fishing license live bait. Good banter fishing tackle. They'll kill for a taste. Fresh baked daily. Card tricks, wand repair, prescriptions, elixirs, and tonics. What's that say over there? Coffee. Nothing. Okay. There we go. Problem solved.
It had schools, a college, a church, and a police station. It even had a museum no one ever visited. It was the kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. Typical, maybe even forgettable. But there was one thing in Arthurton that was unlike any other town in the whole world. Actually, it was a girl. Her name was Jenny LeClue.
Cute.
And she was the world's greatest detective. Finkelstein residence.
I don't think it's any of those things. I don't know. So sometimes, like, I just have really bad phlegm. It just happens. My body being my body.
Oh, hello, Glenda.
It does it year round. I can't just blame it on allergies. Like, I know I'm not sick.
Yes, he said he might ring. Okay, patch me through then. Richard? Yes, I got it. I did, and my answer is no. I understand that, but... Well, yes, of course, but... No. Nothing is settled. I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything my books stand for. No, not yet, but... If I could just... Please, listen to what I'm saying.
Getting like a narrative. Oh, it only does 2 at a time. Oh. You fucked. Oh. It's the little thing. Can I interact with any of this? Stuff. Oh. Secret. On gallery art. Certain parts of gameplay. During certain... If I do it now... I can check it. Oh, that's a lot of gallery. Like sections of... Oh, concept art. Like this one. He's so short and wide. Possibly could be seasonal mild allergies. Like I said, this is like this is something that affects me like year round. Like even in the dead of winter when it shouldn't be allergies, it like affects me. Dear Arthur, hope all is well. Afraid I've got bad news, old chum. No easy way to say it, so I've attached the latest books. Oof. Nowadays, young readers want more mystery and danger. You're losing them with Ginny's increasingly timid and repetitive adventure. One bit of good news, it's too late for the stores to cancel their orders for the next book. We're going to give you one last go and see if you can breathe some life into the... I want you to try a proper murder mystery. Start killing people off. I'm not a murderer. Add some drama. The bottom line is, if you don't step it up, I'm afraid it's a case of Ginny and the last hurrah. Another positive news, someone from a hack newspaper finally reviewed your last book. Ginny LeClue and the Missing Marmalade Sandwich. 38th and hopefully last book in a series which is very much past its prime. What's a collection of mystery stories cherished by children all over the world, Ginny LeClue has since taken a nosedive into mediocrity. Without reservation, the worst piece of... Can I actually, like... I can say without reservation that it's the worst piece of shit that oh, it's really hard to read out. Probably love them. Probably is the last one. Not buy or read. Okay. Author Arthur K. Finkelstein, something. Really hard. Waste of time. Despite my best efforts. Okay, despite my best efforts, I can't stay awake long enough to finish even the first chapter. Okay. The only mystery left in Arthurton is how this trash keeps getting published. This reader nearly died of boredom. On a positive note, the book makes a great doorstop. Wouldn't know a good story if it bit you on the rump. Without finding any new evidence of tampering. I would love to, like, know what this is. I imagine all this might come as a bit of a shock. Got to move with the times. Throw in a murder or two, a dash of real tragedy. Who knows? Maybe you've got one great story left in you. I'll ring you later to... Unbelievable. Sorry about your career. Chin up, though, eh? Richard Inkwell. Yes, squash next week? They should have time to work on that backhand. Letter to Finkel fans. Draft. Well, it's me again, Arthur K. Finkelstein. Here we are at book 38 of the Ginny LeClue series, her most joyful adventure yet. Thank you to all the new Ginny LeClue fans out there. You have both been incredibly... you have both been incredibly supportive. Oh my god. To answer your questions, 1, despite any rumors you may have heard, of course the Ginny books will continue, as long as there's ink in my pen and ribbon in my typewriter. 2, yes, it will be more of the same. I refuse to change my formula. Arthurton will always be a safe and happy place. Oh, I imagine these are all of the backers. Are there any funny names in here? Bart Attack. Ruverts. Blue. A Ludowicki. Ilanwi Christine Anderson. The name of a character from, well, not the full name, but Ilanwi is the name of a character from the Chronicles of Predict. Rick Ook W. Leonard. That's like the worst way to spell Leonard. Lefebvre. I'm sorry. Hold on. Lefebvre. There's no way that's actually someone's name, right? RAR Studio. Purple Dan. Paul Cook of Gasman's The Moon Game. Sigmund Payne. That. Oh, hello. Blurry art. Addition. Knocking that pencil over.
You don't understand what you're asking for. You want me to turn Jenny's world upside down? Kill off my characters and destroy everything I've built over the last 30 years? Fine. I'll give you what you want. But I warn you, I'm a stream of consciousness writer. And you have unleashed my fury. Good day, sir.
That could be a problem.
Boring? Predictable? Pah! Well, if it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get.
Okay. Readerist.
It should have been another perfect day in Arthurton. But today was different. And nothing would ever be the same again. To begin with, Jenny LeClue was dead.
Oh. Okay.
Her skin was pale, her eyes glassy and frozen. What cruel fate had befallen our beloved detective?
No. Never move the victim.
Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it again.
Jenny LeClue.
You are a dead body. Dead bodies don't talk.
Students. Terrible cook, great mom.
But he's doing it wrong.
As wonderful as it would be if all cadavers were so talkative, we must deduce the cause of death without their help. With only the evidence laid before us, we build a picture from the fragments left behind. We collect clues, interpret the data, and solve our puzzle one piece at a time, until it feels as if the victim is speaking to us.
Mom's cute. Can I say that? I don't care. I'm gonna say it. Her mom's cute.
But Jenny is right, Jonathan. You mustn't disturb the crime scene. Vital evidence could be lost.
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue.
Okay, you've all had a chance to study the body? Who can postulate how she met her demise?
Ooh, me. I think it was an accident.
Yeah, She obviously wasn't looking where she was going
So she slipped on the wet floor,
and cracked her head open. Like an egg.
and then she bled to death.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, there's a giant pool of blood around her head.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Actually, you're both wrong.
What?
It was cold-blooded murder.
Murder?
Don't be ridiculous.
Where's the murder weapon?
There's no evidence anyone else was even here.
Oh, yes, there is. It was murder, and I can prove it.
Case of the dead lab assistant.
Jenny had read all the books. She'd absorbed all her mother's teachings. But there was nothing quite like getting your hands dirty.
How many people get the chance to solve their own murder?
The first step in any good deduction was collecting evidence. Seemingly insignificant details could provide a vital piece of the puzzle.
First, I'll search the crime scene for clues.
Then she'd analyze the data, and finally...
Deduce the real cause of death.
First things first, gotta get the gallery piece. And that gallery piece. Beans. The ends justify the beans.
What a waste of perfectly good coffee.
Jenny's love for coffee was almost as strong as her passion for crime solving.
Chalky green residue on the rim. Smells like burnt matches. There's no doubt the victim lost a lot of blood.
Jenny's blue sweater was scruffy and quite uncomfortable, but her grandmother had knitted it, and so it was her favorite. The more it itched, the closer she felt to her.
Are we not gonna... Okay, so those are just stitches.
The floor is wet and slippery, but also immaculately clean.
Gallery art.
Approximately 8 sizes too big, and covered in mud.
You just specifically wear oversized boots. I love that, if that's true. 6. Would be number... Put them everywhere. Like the far corners now. Got me paranoid.
It wasn't Jenny's style to wear accessories, but this hair clip was the exception. Its function as a lockpick had saved Jenny from a long night trapped in her school locker. She'd worn it ever since. Without her trusty bifocals, Jenny couldn't see the nose in front of her face.
Bifocals?
They were her window to the world, and the lens through which she focused her keen
Oh, how bad is your
detective
vision that you need bifocal? Damn. Okay.
The victim has a green smudge on her lips. It's not lipstick.
Poison.
I've seen enough. Time to wrap this case up.
Jenny was a meticulous record keeper, noting every relevant clue in her trusty journal. A great detective knew that solving a mystery was simply a matter of connecting the dots.
I'm certain this wasn't a mere accident. Now I just need to prove it. How do I know the victim didn't slip? The victim's boots are filthy. They should have left big muddy footprints on the floor. So where are they?
Got that right.
Either someone washed away her footprints, or she was carried here.
Cool.
Okay, that proves she didn't slip. So how did she actually die? What was the real cause of death?
Okay. Well, deadly but delicious. Smells of burnt matches.
There's a green residue in the bottom of the victim's coffee cup. It smells of burnt matches. Phosphorus. Also found in common garden fertilizer. The same green mark is on the victim's lips. Her coffee was spiked with fertilizer. Someone clearly wanted her dead.
Somebody shit in her coffee. Oh my god.
Ah, the case of the dead lab assistant. Gone before her time. Was it poison? Yes. A blow to the head? Yes. An accident? Certainly not. No footprints in an unshattered mug? She was killed somewhere else and carried here. This is the story of a scorned ex-lover.
Jenny?
The gardener, enacting his revenge.
Jenny!
A deadly brew of fertilizer and caffeine coursing through the veins.
That's quite enough, thank you.
What happens to the gardener?
Is this gonna be on the test?
Remember, class, even the smartest criminals make mistakes. This is how we catch a killer.
But what's the point of all this?
Yeah, there hasn't been a murder in Arthurton in years.
Every town has a dark side, even Arthurton. By doubting, we are led to question. And by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget, next class is our field trip to the morgue, so have a light lunch.
Oh boy. The morgue.
The students need to think for themselves, Jenny. That's why they're here at Gumboldt. To learn.
Bolt.
I just figured
Like
we all
that
had
name.
places to go. Speaking of which,
And where are you off to, young lady?
Wow.
I'm a dead body mom, remember? Dead bodies don't tell. See ya.
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Cool. What is it?
If I told you, that would spoil the fun, wouldn't it?
The Leclus didn't simply hand each other presents, they hid them. It was a family tradition, and Jenny had developed a sixth sense for finding them. With her trusty magnifying glass at her side, nothing eluded her.
Why? Jeez, that's so dramatic.
A new journal.
To Jenny, there was nothing better than the aroma of a fresh leather notebook. It smelled like mystery. Without missing a beat, she did what any detective worth their salt would do. She decorated it.
Oh. Make it so tiny. Gotta add the big magnifying glass. Oh, there's so few stickers. Gotta get more. Okay, okay. And make this one smaller. Okay. Okay, it's not just like 3 sizes. One. You know what? That's good. Great detective never gives
A
up.
new
Love
journal
mom.
meant new adventures. She imagined all the thrilling cases that would soon fill its pages. And on the first page, her mother had written an inscription.
A great detective never gives up. Love, Mom.
I'll get to decorate this more as it goes on. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot of choices to make in this game. Oh, it's gonna be so much. Hell yeah, I'm ready for it. CEO. Dedicated, strong-willed, and direct, a brilliant leader who inspires others, a jack of all trades, a fountain of knowledge, but you can be inflexible and emotionally distant. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like it's been that long. I already love this game, and I've barely cracked it open.
I love it. Thanks, Mom.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say,
Somewhere in the back of Jenny's highly caffeinated brain, an alarm bell was ringing. Her mum was hesitating. What could be causing her to act so out of character?
It's a body language missing. Oh.
Crossed arms.
Uh-oh.
Furrowed brow.
Jenny saw it coming from a mile away. Her mother was about to get
Emotional. I've really gotta go.
no, Jenny, wait. I need your help.
What? Really?
Jenny couldn't believe her ears. It was extremely unusual for her
Very
mother
cute
to ask
smile.
for help. It must be something very important. Tracing the steps of a deranged killer? A cold case that only someone with Jenny's expertise could solve?
I've misplaced the students' essays on decapitation. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have to run.
Wow. The case of the misplaced papers. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a complex task?
I have no doubt you'll be able to find them. They're around here somewhere.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm or just really good at ignoring it.
I'll help her.
Okay, Mom. I'll find them before I leave. On one condition.
Yes?
You have to let me help grade them.
One of Jenny's favorite pastimes was grading papers. Nothing pleased her more than giving a big shiny F to an overconfident student.
Don't push your luck.
The fact that she looked at the camera as the narrator was saying that.
Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Find the papers and go straight home.
Love this art.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm still feeling the effects of being poisoned for your class.
Well then, I have the perfect antidote. You're staying with your cousin this weekend, and you still need to pack.
This again? Look, I've considered your offer, Mom, and I'm going to have to decline. I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'll be back late tonight. There's meatloaf in the fridge.
Late again? What are you up to?
Jenny LeClue, it's been a difficult week. Could you please just do what you're told for once and stop asking questions?
Fine.
And try to stay out of trouble.
When do I ever get into trouble?
The little shit-eating grin she's got.
All right, let's find these papers and get out of here.
One of Jenny's earliest memories was making raspberry jam with her mum.
It's the perfect substitute for blood in class demonstrations. And better tasting than the pig's blood the textbook recommends. Looking rather trim today, Ethan. New diet? What's the matter? Lost your funny bone?
That's certainly a run cycle.
Becoming a great detective took more than book smarts. You needed real-life experience. And Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
Want them all. Never leaves their coffee unattended. Never ever. decapitation, dismemberment due next week. Hello. Okay.
It's one of the students' term papers. You can tell by the terrible handwriting and erroneous conclusions. Mom must have put them behind the chalkboard.
That was the objective. Wasn't expecting that. Look at this run cycle. He's sprinting. Yep, scrap. Oh. Sick. Oh. Aha. Okay. Literally behind. Okay. Wanna keep searching.
Please do not touch. Someone must be running an experiment. Gross. Pretty soon it's gonna sprout legs.
Oh, early designs for Jenny. Oh, those are cute. I like all these. I think I like the scarf one though. Very cute. Right? They're really running fast and hard with this I Heart Nerds thing. I don't know what the point of this is. Interesting. Do you need a clue? Yeah, the colors on the left are definitely the best. They made a good call. Hey, is there gallery art hidden in the gallery itself? Yeah, that's literally what I was just thinking. Oh my god, hold on. Sherlock looking fine. I like all those. Dead Jenny. Raise a good point. Very good point. That Also, Quit is just dead, Jenny. I'll light up for a second. Not. Hmm. Nope. I guess there's. I was really hoping there would be one. Is she just barefoot right now? She doesn't like specifically have feet. Maybe once you collect a certain gallery collectible, make one appear. Yeah, so what I was thinking is down here in the bottom right, this plant. Maybe like this plant gets more leaves as you get more gallery pieces, and then once you get like all but one, then like the last one like shows up on the plant or something. Like just something about this like changes it, you know.
Found you. Time to get out of here.
Can I move this even further? Water in the stretcher deep. Okay. I think I got everything, but such a weird run.
Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave? Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave? Okay, so she wasn't really dead. That would be silly. No, Jenny was alive and well and ready for another perfect day in Arthurton.
I really love this art style. Can't get enough of it. Fire celebration.
What the? What a mess. I should investigate.
Oh. Oh. thing.
Jenny had an instinct for sorting treasure from trash. To the untrained eye, this was just a discarded piece of an old postcard. But to Jenny, it was a mystery waiting to be solved.
I should keep my eyes open for any other pieces.
Case of the puzzling postcard. No. I inspect this.
The notice board was awash with flyers, personal ads, and the occasional piece of gum.
I'm amazed anyone can find anything on here.
Fortunately, Jenny had a useful trick to use in a situation like this.
Mom always says, a great detective eliminates the noise. Focus on the details, and you'll find clarity in the chaos.
Oh. Healing with Gloria. Monthly meetup. Stargazer. Society. Textbooks for sale. Lightly chewed. Pop-up party project. This missing cat. Answers to Trevor.
I wonder if anyone else reads this junk. Hold on. What's this?
Now notice curfew.
Oh
Safe stay
no,
indoors.
they've extended curfew hours
9 p.m. to
again.
sunrise. Please pardon our mess while we improve your power grid. During this period, you may experience minor inconvenience.
9 p.m. to sunrise? That's ridiculous.
But necessary. Power outages had become a regular occurrence in town. It was dangerous to be wandering around after dark.
It won't be long before we need a permit to go out at all.
Nothing about the cat.
Hey, you!
Oh, hi there.
What are you doing back there?
Well, I was pruning, but then I discovered this cerulean bugberry bush.
Discovered? These bushes are all over Arthurton.
Actually, this is an incredibly rare bloom.
There's nothing rare about Arthurton.
I beg to differ. Arthurton has many beautiful and exotic plants.
Really? Like what?
Mushrooms with eyes that glow in the dark, berries that emit a bioluminescent mist, and flowers with nectar as sticky as superglue.
Where? I've never seen any of those things.
Well, believe me, they do exist. I've had the pleasure of seeing them up close. That's one of the privileges of working for Dean Strasberry in his greenhouse. Anyway, I should get back to work. I want everything to be perfect for the Dean's retirement celebration.
More postcard. Gallery item. Love you, Dean Strasberry. Can I read the sign? Oh.
Signs and decorations adorned the entire campus.
A party to celebrate the Dean's impending retirement.
Phone booth.
Left. Left. I said left, damn it. What part of left are you having trouble with?
My left or your left?
My left. Obviously, I mean my left. Why would I mean your left?
So you want me to move it the other way?
Yes. Nothing would make me happier. If you're not careful, we're gonna have Braun's brains all over the floor.
They seem busy. I should probably lead them to it.
Strasberry.
Hello, Mr.
Oh.
Strasberry.
I
How are
thought
you
that was
today?
his teeth, not a mustache. Strasberry. Beloved Dean of Gumboldt, everyone's surrogate uncle.
A
Laughs like
jolly
Santa Claus.
gentleman, the Dean was often seen shaking hands and kissing babies around town.
He's also Mom's boss.
But more than that, he was her loyal friend.
What do you think, Jenny?
The Dean had dedicated his life to Gumboldt, and the townspeople had spared no expense in their tribute to him.
Quite a striking resemblance, Mr. Strasberry.
It's a scary thing, Jenny. Retirement.
Great excuse for a
Oh,
party,
he's getting
though.
death flagged real hard.
What will you do when you're no longer the dean?
I've been trying not to think about it.
This place won't be the same without you.
Things change, Jenny. Time marches on, and we must do our best to adapt. It's going to be difficult, but I'm sure we will get through it.
What do you mean, we?
Do you think they made my belly too big?
It'll be nice.
It's probably just the perspective, Mr. Strasberry.
You are a clever one, Jenny LeClue. Speaking of which, have you been practicing your detective skills?
Have I? Of course, always.
You wasted no time to snap it on her face like, have I?
Well then, I have a challenge for you. I bet you can't guess what I ate for breakfast.
At last, a real challenge for Jenny. A fiendishly difficult puzzle that would take all her wits to solve.
Respect them some other time.
Well, okay. Anything for you, Mr. Strasberry.
Oh, how wonderful.
But first, I need to ask you a few questions.
Interrogation of Dean Strasberry. Gumboldt logo basketball game today? For one fan.
The Dean was a big fan of the Gumboldt Moonbeams, and not just because his son was a prominent figure on the team.
Well, a bench warmer anyway.
Oh, he definitely had like cereal. No, oatmeal.
For the Dean, being covered in plant life was not unusual. His work as a botanist was renowned.
Looks like you're carrying some extra baggage today, Mr. Strasberry.
Well, I do have a lot on my mind.
I was referring to your legs.
Oh, thank you. I have been doing my daily calisthenics.
No, I mean the sticky stuff on your pants.
What? Oh! Hitchhikers. I've been working on a new orchid hybrid in my greenhouse. They're beautiful, but the leaves are quite clingy. I will say, I am looking forward to spending more time in the dirt.
Powder. Hair. Sugar.
It can't be dandruff. He has no hair.
So it had to have been
I
some
have a
kind of
hunch
sugar.
it's powdered sugar.
Or not sugar, some kind of cereal then. 'Cause he's got a spoon, right?
Looks like he accidentally put a spoon in his pocket instead of his pen. It's got a coffee stain on it.
Oh. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was coffee and powdered donuts then. Oh. Rifling through the pockets, I imagine. Yep. Letter, vision,
A
self-doubt.
thick bundle of note cards poked out of the Dean's pocket.
What's he keeping so close to his chest? You've been making a lot of notes, Mr. Strasberry.
Oh, I was intending to make a speech on Saturday.
Why have you scratched out so much of it?
Your mother suggested I keep it short. And quite right, too. I must have rewritten it 20 times by now. I just can't seem to find the right words.
No sugar and cinnamon, that's no. Well, hey, coffee stains. Solid gold. Old, so old.
His watch is slow. That's unlike the Dean. He's usually very punctual. Your watch is 45 minutes slow.
Is it? Oh my. That explains why there was no cheesecake left in the cafeteria. My head's not screwed on today. Thank goodness you noticed, or I'd be late for my meeting with your mother.
Oh, really? She didn't mention anything to me.
Oh, well, of course she wouldn't. It's nothing important.
Why are you meeting then?
It's just, she's helping me finalize my plans for,
Your party?
Yes, that's it. My retirement party. Thank you.
Are you okay, Mr. Strasberry?
Of course. Now let me just fix my watch before I forget. Now, where were we?
Lover for
Ipsa scientia potestas est. Looks like Latin. Your ring sure looks old.
It was made for my grandfather. He passed it down to my father, who
oh, he's
passed it
missing a
down to
button
me.
too.
And when the time comes, I'll pass it on to my son.
The Strasberry family had been champions of education for generations.
What does the inscription mean?
Knowledge itself is power. The inquisitive spirit is a mighty thing, Jenny. And nothing is as important as the truth.
I assume it was like a wedding ring. Alright. Button. Where is blood? Fruit. Oh, he had the
Dean
jam
didn't button his shirt properly.
from the thing.
It looks like a bloodstain, but the seeds indicate otherwise.
So, what do you think, Jenny? Can you guess what I had for breakfast?
Sure, Mr. Strasberry. I've got everything I need to solve this mystery. What did the Dean eat for breakfast?
Okay. I feel like it's the bow tie and the shirt button. Pastry. That's a jelly donut.
Jam on his shirt and powdered sugar on his tie. The evidence points strongly to the Dean's breakfast consisting of 1, maybe 2 donuts.
Aha.
What else can I tell about the Dean's morning?
I think it's these. Nope.
No, that's not it. I'm missing something.
That instead, get rid of the spoon. No?
That's not right. Back to the drawing board.
I honestly thought it would be these 3. Oh, the shirt being buttoned incorrectly. Okay. Let's do that. Like, and slow. Prepare for the deep.
The dean had neglected to wind his pocket watch, the act of a distracted man. This resulted in his whole routine being thrown off, which might explain why he has a spoon in his pocket instead of a pen. You had a donut for breakfast.
Yes?
I'm guessing...
Strawberry.
strawberry. That part was easy. You always have donuts for breakfast. But something else caught my attention.
Oh?
I think you have something on your mind, Mr. Strasberry. You are usually a picture of precision and punctuality. But today, there's a spoon in your pocket and your shirt button is undone.
My. You really are a LeClue. Your father would be so proud.
Thanks. Well, I should be going. I'm meeting your son by the lake.
And I'm meeting your mother in the library. What a small world this is.
Too small.
A perfectly small world with everything in its right place.
Who would want to change that?
Pardon?
Nothing. See you on Saturday.
Oh, yes. Until we meet again, Jenny LeClue.
Oh. Mystery in the mystery game.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
In her short time as a detective, Jenny had learned never to ignore a ringing phone.
Oh. What happens if I do just ignore it?
Hey!
Ah! Damn, that's the third time today.
Oops.
Hi, Jenny. Great job solving that case today. It's really cute the way that you and your mom work together. I wish I was that close with my parents.
Enough chit-chat. Got anything new for me?
Oh, yes. This is the real deal, hot off the press. I haven't had a chance to distribute these yet, so keep them to yourself.
Ada and Jenny belonged to one of the oldest societies in Arthurton. An eclectic band of treasure hunters, collectors, creators, and dealers. Together, they were known as Sticker Club.
Ooh, Sticker Club!
For generations, Gumboldt students had been hiding and finding stickers all over town. Officially, Jenny was too young to join, but she'd found so many stickers on her own that they'd made her an honorary
Hell
member.
yeah.
Let's see. Nice crisp edges, rich colors. Very tacky.
Thanks. I spent all week making these.
If only you spend as much time in your schoolwork, you might not be failing my mom's class.
Jenny thought to herself.
It's to celebrate the dean's retirement. I'm super sad that he's leaving, but...
I love that fourth wall revisionism. Just like, actually, no, she thought that.
It's a perfect reason to make new stickers.
Exactly. Oh, we're going on an epic sticker hunt before the dean's party. You should join us.
Even if Jenny had wanted to join them,
And I don't.
she knew she'd be stuck with her cousin all weekend.
Thanks, but I work alone.
Oh, okay. See you around, Jenny.
Still hear the phone ringing. Here. Gallery item. Oh. Down here. Another gallery item.
Jenny never left a mystery on the hook.
Damn. Okay. That would have been wild if it let me just ignore the phone completely. Alright, fine.
Hello?
The dog.
barks loudest before the dawn.
What? CJ, is that you?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Really? This again? It's me, Jenny. We don't need to do this.
I have no idea who you are, and I know no one by that name. The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Fine. The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
Good. The wind blows strongly from the east.
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
Excellent. The evening sky is full of fireflies.
Donut. Sure.
The last donut is the tastiest.
Ah, Jenny, it is you.
Of course it is.
I need to meet with you right away.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
This place will do.
Conspiracy theorists frequently jailed for
Everyone in
first
town knew that
questionable
CJ was
grasp
mad,
of reality.
even dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He just doesn't accept things at face value. Sure, he's a bit fixated on extraterrestrials, but at least he's passionate about something.
CJ and Jenny certainly indulged each other's obsessions. But most of all, CJ treated Jenny like a colleague.
And not a little kid. CJ, why did we go through all that if you're right here?
Can't be too careful. Are you sure you weren't followed?
Who would be following me?
Shh. This place is compromised. We don't have long to talk.
I like this guy.
Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
What? You called me.
Did I? Why?
Talking to CJ was a bit like navigating a maze. You had a rough idea of where you were headed, but you couldn't be sure you'd ever get there.
I'll help you figure it out.
Oh. Cracked glass. Wandering needle.
I knew he was hiding something. A compass with strange symbols where the cardinal direction should be. Looks broken. Where did you get that compass?
Ah, you spotted it. I knew you would. It belonged to my father. He left it to me to find the truth.
You're not gonna find anything with that. The needle is wandering all over the place. A bit like you.
It's searching.
For what?
For them. It's this town, Jenny. It's Arthurton. They're here, among us. And this proves it.
Or it could just be broken.
Could be. I guess we'll never know.
Gallery art. Art. Oh God! I got jump scared by Among Us.
What's that sticking out of your sock?
Ah! That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I intercepted a secret message. Classified intel. It's proof, Jenny. It's happening again. And it's time for us to join the fight.
This doesn't look like the kind of pamphlet he usually makes.
I'm gonna get myself with that later.
Could CJ finally be onto something?
Oh, it's just part of a cereal box.
In the Space Cadets today, mailing your application, get your official Pop Flakes ray gun and flashlight. Just 11 to 15 weeks, 5 box tops, and 20 cents shipping. Huh.
A cereal box from another space-time continuum?
Nope, just a regular cereal box. It's an ad for a toy.
But why?
Why?
Would it just be
Why?
lying there in the trash?
I'm sorry, CJ. There are still great mysteries out there to solve, but this isn't one of them.
Jenny had uncovered why CJ had contacted her, but something else had caught her eye.
Birthday? Let's see. A good question.
Is it your birthday, CJ?
Birthday? Whose birthday? Clangston's birthday. But Clangston died on his birthday. Assassination? Possibly. Abduction? Almost certainly.
CJ, the card?
Oh, this. It's for you. Impossible shot. Died instant.
It's a birthday card. Sorry about your dad. That frowny face. I don't know why it's so funny. Oh my god.
No suspects. No human suspects, anyway.
Thanks, CJ. That's, thoughtful. I didn't think you'd remember.
I know what it's like to lose something important to you. Now triple shred and incinerate that card as soon as possible! It's got my fingerprints all over it!
So what's the plan now?
Library. Research. Very important. Very hush-hush.
They let you back in?
Not yet. But I've got this hat now.
It wasn't your head that needed covering.
No, for disguise!
I know, CJ. What is it this time? More UFOs? Radio wave mind control?
Excuse me.
A globally connected communication network used exclusively to view pictures of cats?
That's just the internet.
Jenny, you sound crazy. I'm just preparing my defense for the hearing.
Is this because you tried to hypnotize Mrs. Brown's prize poodle?
No, that was last week. It's because I peed in the water tower.
CJ, that's gross.
And this is the thanks I get for saving everyone from the mind control chemicals?
Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
But CJ was gone.
CJ, I know you're standing behind the phone booth. I just watched you walk over there.
No, I'm not.
Okay then, bye.
See you later.
I like CJ. Oh, that was really funny. Nothing else. This is Jenny LeClue, Detective Who. I'm playing well, okay. So the framework of this game is there is an author named Arthur. He writes children's mystery novels starring Jenny LeClue. And book sales are down because oh, she was getting slower. Oh, she out of shape. Got it. Okay. Just like me, for real, for real. Anyway, but his book sales are declining because all of his books are samey and boring, and his publisher is like, you gotta spice up your novel, buddy boy. Gotta get some murder in there. And he's like, I don't want to do murder though. I'm like, but you gotta. He's like, all right, I guess. So we haven't gotten to murder yet, but it's gonna happen at some point. It's her getting winded like that. Just really funny to me.
Lake Nowhere, 1 mile.
Stop!
Oh.
Perfect. Hold it right there. Okay, let her go.
Oof. Oh yeah, also the dean of the university is being very heavily death flagged. Oh yeah, the murder, Jay, did technically happen earlier. Yeah, this guy's getting heavily death flagged. He's about to retire soon. He's got this whole statue thing going on.
That was ominous.
I'm sure it's fine.
Detective for hire. Jenny had saved up the whole summer to place an ad in the local paper, but no one had answered it. Until now. What could this new case be? Her imagination ran wild, picturing the possibilities. And so, after helping her mum at Gumboldt College, she hurried to the pier at Lake Nowhere to rendezvous with her new client and crack another thrilling case.
Yeah, I love the art style of this game. It looks so good. Thing. Gallery item. Let me see all these. Oh yeah. Also, if you if you go to quit the cave, it's a dead Jenny. Let's see what the new gallery things. Things in Jenny's bag: letter, camera, notebook, fancy pen, sketchbook, pad of paper, Polaroids, and magnifying glass. Okay. The guy that was in the bush, I already forgot his name. I do like that they also include like the color palette on like the character art. Oh, since you weren't here for it earlier, Tier, these are like the beta designs for Jenny. I think they're all really cute. Oh, and this is what Jenny's mom looks like. She's cute too. There's dead Jenny. Don't worry about it. Nothing new over here. I feel like I grabbed more pieces than that. Oh wait, here we go. Thank you, Dean Straussberry. Yeah, just everything about this game visually so far, chef's kiss. Very good. Very, very good. That's everything on the... Near the edge of the woods. You heard a sudden strange sound. Oh.
What the?
Hey, kid! Watch where you're going!
Hey, screw you! Your wrench nearly cracked my head open.
Oh no! It's not damaged, is it? That's my lucky wrench.
Yeah, lucky it didn't kill me. When's this upgrade gonna be finished anyway?
Look, kid, I just go where they tell me. Every night, another power surge. Every morning, another part of the grid fried. And I'm out here fixing it. Do I get any thanks? No.
What's causing all the outages?
At the moment, a little red-headed girl. Now throw me my wrench, kid.
Looks like I have all the leverage. So tell me, what exactly is taking so long with these repairs? Apart from shoddy workmanship, that is.
Hey, we're busting our butts to keep your lights on. These lines should be lasting for decades, but they're burning out after just a few weeks. It's the strangest thing. Anyway, toss me my wrench. But be careful. It's a family heirloom.
Another question.
But what could possibly be using that much power?
You're killing me, little girl.
Arthurton's a tiny town. The mines are practically shut down. So what could it be? Surely someone must know.
All I know is I got 3 more jobs today, and I can't finish any of them without my wrench. So, will you please just give it back already?
Fine. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Thanks, kid.
I like how snappy the dialogue is. Like, in the sense that, like, how it snaps between the characters. It feels like there's very little wasted time. An item! Ooh, more scrap. Stick.
As Jenny stepped out of the dark forest, she saw warm sunlight reflecting off the cool lake. And next to that, something even cooler. Keith Stroudsbury.
Come on, Keith! Dance like you beat it!
Not so much grinding.
Oh, Keith, what are you doing?
Not everyone saw it, but to Jenny, there was something special about Keith.
He's just happy being himself.
Nothing seemed to bother him.
Not even having to dance in a costume for $1 an hour.
But Jenny was not so laid back.
Not when it comes to standing up for a friend.
Especially her only friend.
Go kick their asses. But first, gallery item. Restore Keith's dignity.
I think there's been enough dancing for one day, don't you? Hey, Jenny. Hello. Susan. Actually, I prefer Susie. Busy laughing while others earn a living, Susan? Not everyone's got your dad's money, I guess.
God damn.
Jenny, hi!
Oh, his neck is so long. Son of Dean Strasberry,
Tall,
benchwarmer.
handsome, with intense, mysterious eyes.
Best friend ever.
Cool should have been his middle name, instead of Tarquin. But Keith was so cool, he didn't even mind.
I like Tarquin as a name. That's cool, actually.
Give me 1 minute. I'm just finishing my...
Sure. Don't let me interrupt your work.
My shift ends...
In 15 minutes, I know. I'm early. I'm meeting a client over at the dock. Paid case. Could be big. Real big.
Couldn't be as big as her head.
Wow, that's really...
Impressive? Maybe. All I care about is keeping this town crime-free.
The only crime here is that haircut.
Back in a minute, Keith. I'll have the usual. Six sugars, a splash of milk, and a dash of cinnamon.
Jesus.
You got it.
All right. They weren't kidding on that. Okay. Who's that guy? I want to talk to him. No? Okay.
How about now?
Move it to the left a bit.
What's he doing up there?
Not now, kid. We're busy.
Pirate radio?
Any better?
No, keep going. No. Yes, it's working. Hold it right there.
That's what all the fuss is about?
Not this guy again.
What is that?
Whatever it is, it's not my music. Maybe it's jazz?
Shh. I'm trying to listen.
You shush. I'm the DJ. I'm in charge.
When's this party getting started, boys?
Oh, just a few more minutes.
How are we supposed to dance to this?
I think we're losing them.
Another station must be interfering with the signal.
But there aren't any other stations in Arthurton. Wait! All these wires must be acting as a giant antenna.
Jenny listened closely to the mysterious transmission. It was like no other radio broadcast she'd heard before.
Hold it steady!
Sorry, I'm trying.
That's just getting worse. You might as well come down.
No, wait! I can almost make out what they're saying.
But just like that, the sound faded away.
What did you do?
That's no use. Come on. We gotta get this equipment back to the AV department by 6.
Jenny was so lost in contemplation, she'd almost forgotten the case at hand.
My client. I'm supposed to meet her at the dock.
I'm sure that's nothing.
Danger. No swimming. Sounds safe. How do I get this ladder down?
Kick it. Kick it.
Arthurtonian workmanship at its finest.
It.
That didn't work.
Okay, kick it again.
I'm getting a kick out of this.
Kick it again.
Arthurtonian workmanship at its finest. That didn't work.
You have another funny thing if I shake it again.
That didn't work.
Alright, I'll figure that out later. Oh! Gallery art. Dan.
Aha! Got you this time, you slippery fella. Ah, shucks. Just another boot.
Excuse me, Mr. Humdrum.
Humdrum.
Oh my! If it isn't little Jenny LeClue. What a glorious day, don't you think?
As far as Jenny was concerned, small talk was like a second pair of underpants. Uncomfortable and completely unnecessary.
But Mom always says, create a good rapport and they'll reveal everything to you.
So she gave it a shot.
How's the fishing?
Oh, the fishing's great, but the catching is bad. All I'm getting are old boots and strange bits of metal. But just look out there, Jenny. She's got that wonderful afternoon glow.
No one knew why the lake glowed at night, and few were brave enough to swim its murky waters. What lay beneath its depths was the stuff of myth and legend.
Somewhere out there lies the giant red herring, or so they say.
With fishing and finding catching boots. I mean, people throw a lot of stuff in water.
But no one's ever caught one. Sounds fishy to me.
Well, if she's out there, I'll catch her. Someday.
Great. Well, now that we have a good rapport, where can I find Mrs. Humdrum?
Well, she's down there on the ridge.
Only one problem. I think the ladder is broken.
Ah, yes. There's a knack to it. First you shake it, then you kick it, and then you push it.
Sounds unnecessarily complicated.
I'll join you down there in a bit. Just have to sort my tackle out.
I was missing vital information. That was all. Oh, shit. Kick it. Push it. Aha.
Aha! That did the trick.
Rendezvous with Gale.
Mrs. Humdrum, I presume?
Oh, hello! You?
I'm the private detective you contacted. Jenny LeClue, at your service. I'm here to solve your case.
Who is it, Dan?
It's Jenny, dear, the LeClue girl. She doesn't see so well without her glasses.
Oh, hello, Jenny. I'm afraid I don't see so well without my glasses.
Nothing wrong with her hearing, though.
What did she say?
I said there's nothing wrong with your hearing, dear.
Oh, no, thank you. I've already eaten.
I believe you have a case for me?
We do. We do.
Great. So what's the trouble? Haunted by the ghost of a former lover? Worried you're being poisoned by a mad uncle? Something so dark and gruesome I can't even begin to imagine the horror?
I love her smile. It's so cute.
Well, I've lost my reading glasses.
Oh.
And there it was. A real case. A confounding mystery to challenge Jenny's brilliant mind.
I thought this was finally going to be a good one.
What do you think, Jenny? Can you help?
Sure, Mr. Humdrum. I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
Here, dude. 6 inches tall, Jesus.
Looks freshly blow-dried. A professional job. Your hair looks lovely today, Mrs. Humdrum. Is that a new style?
Thank you. I had it done yesterday. Dan didn't notice. They call it the Queen's Coif.
Well, it's certainly big.
And expensive.
But I'm worth it, Dan.
Who could put a price on that beautiful head of hair?
You're not so bad yourself, hot stuff.
Gross.
I've never been interrogated before. This is such fun.
Oh, sticker. And a gallery item. Nice, nice, nice. Any more secret gallery piece? Oh. With her shoes. With her pants. Binoculars.
Do you often carry a pair of binoculars?
She doesn't go anywhere without them.
I presume you don't wear your glasses when you use the binoculars.
No, I can't get my eyes close enough to the eye cups.
I see.
You really are very
the best.
How long have you been solving mysteries? But
I'll ask the questions, thank you.
Oh. Lee Biscuit. Risk taker. Bad odds.
Jenny
oh,
had often
greyhounds.
snuck through
Okay.
the hole in the fence at Grubman's to watch the races. She could understand why the dogs ran so hard. They were chasing the promise of food. What the adults were chasing was less relatable.
I notice you're a gambler, Mrs. Humdrum. You've been to the greyhound races.
That was yesterday.
we always go to Grubman's on Wednesday.
Did you take your binoculars with you?
Of course. Those little critters are so far away. I can't keep up without my binoculars.
Interesting.
What's next? Fingerprints? Or polygraph test? It's like you're reading my mind.
Oh. Mystery thing? Bagged on something?
That's a large hole. She must have caught it on something. Did you have trouble climbing down the ladder, Mrs. Humdrum?
Why, yes, I did. How on earth did you know?
There's a tear in your pants pocket.
Well, what do you know? I didn't realize these pants even had pockets. Have you figured it out yet? The suspense is killing me.
Mixing colors. Phthalo blue, strong smell of turpentine.
I expect you're finding it difficult to paint without your glasses.
Oh no, I never wear them when I paint. I like to feel the canvas, to interpret the colors.
She's an incredible painter. You should have her paint you.
Thanks, but I don't mix business with pleasure.
I feel like you know more about me than I do.
One more thing. One thing. Last thing. Check shoes. Oh, I almost missed a gallery piece. Damn. I feel like it's fairly clear. Oh. On her face.
Jenny recognized the distinctive indentations left behind by a pair of spectacles.
She must have been wearing them recently. You still have marks from your glasses on the bridge of your nose. You probably lost them within the last day or two.
Oh, I never would have thought of that.
When do you last remember wearing them?
I'm really not sure. Dan?
You had them at your Tuesday book club.
Oh, yes. We're reading 50 Shady Graves. You are so thorough. Any more questions?
I think I have everything I need to wrap this one up.
Okay.
Where are Gale's glasses?
Pocket bedding slip and binoculars.
There's a big hole in her pocket, but Gale didn't even know her pants had pockets. So it's unlikely that she would keep her glasses in them.
Oh. Okay. Maybe this? Bird watching.
Gale was at the races last night. She had to remove her glasses to use the binoculars. Gale also had her hair cut recently. It's fluffy and big, and
So
could
it's in her
easily
hair?
hide a small object.
I was kind of thinking that, but also that I could be eating cupcakes.
Solving a complex mystery like the case of the missing glasses was tough work. But now came the most satisfying part.
The sassy look she keeps giving the camera.
Delivering the dramatic denouement.
Let's review the facts. 1. Not only do you love your binoculars, you've come to depend on them for bird watching, greyhound watching, basically anything far away watching.
That's true.
I immediately sensed the two optical devices, your binoculars and glasses, were incompatible. Thus, to use one, you had to remove the other.
Fascinating.
Fact 2. Yesterday, you changed your hairstyle.
I did.
Though fun, it was also impractical, and so tall that it could easily conceal a small object.
I see where this is going.
Please, don't interrupt. After much research, deliberation, and debate, I've concluded there is only one place the missing glasses could be. They've been on your head the whole time.
Oh, so they are. Right there on top of my head.
Incredible! What a talent!
They're always in the last place you look, aren't they?
A master detective in the making.
What would we have done without you?
Gale, don't forget to pay the girl.
Oh, of course, silly me. You must be rewarded generously for all your hard work. Now don't spend it all in one place.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Oh. Oh, jeez. That was an animation. If I go over here now, is there anything different? Back to Keith.
Lake Nowhere. Totally safe and pollution free. Are you ready, Keith?
Wow, what an amazing detective.
Glasses on her head. Who could have guessed?
Oh, you heard.
Whatever would we do without Master Investigator Jenny LeClue?
I thought it was pretty cool, Jenny.
And a whole nickel. You must be so excited.
Yeah, that's more than her mom makes in a month.
Come on, guys. Let's all just... Hey, Jenny, my grandma called. She wants her sweater back.
Oh, how wonderful it was to joke around with friends.
I've had enough of this.
Oh, here we go. I'll be really mean. Let's go.
Skirt ironed but unevenly. The work of a distracted housewife. Brand new, hideously overpriced shoes. Overcompensating father. Your dad's sleeping with Deborah's mom again, isn't he?
My God. Wow, that did not go where I thought it was.
Shut up, Jenny! You don't know anything!
Oh, goddamn.
Wow, Jenny, that was cruel.
Who even says something like that?
Aw, don't cry, Veronica.
She's just a weirdo nobody!
Jenny, let who?
And the case of the missing friends!
Yeah, good one, Veronica. Come on, let's get you home.
Listen, they were being mean to
Are you
Keith.
coming, Susie?
Good boy.
Thanks for the coffee, Keith. And the extra sugar.
Of course. It's...
Nothing special at all, and the same thing he does for everyone.
Oh, okay. See you around, Keith.
Well,
Susie's the most
that went
alright.
well. Shall we?
Yeah. I've got no customers now anyway.
God damn. Again, I was not expecting it to go that far.
Nothing
Damn.
exciting ever happens here. I'm so tired of these simple cases. Ugh. How am I supposed to become a real detective if there are no real crimes to solve?
You helped that old lady. Darn.
Thanks, Keith. But it was stupid, and everyone knew it, including your girlfriend.
She's not my...
And you really mustn't let them treat you like that. You should stick up for yourself.
They don't mean anything.
Sometimes you just gotta speak up and say how you feel.
Well,
You can't just let people walk all over you, Keith.
Okay.
It doesn't matter anyway. Nothing's gonna change. Not in this ghost town.
It's not so bad.
Don't you ever wonder what it would be like to live somewhere else?
Oh, not really.
Who am I kidding? There is nowhere else. Not for miles.
shucks.
I see practice is going well. Is your dad still pressuring you to play?
Well,
Come on, Keith. You hate basketball. And tough love, but you're the worst player on the team.
not the worst.
Well, on the bench anyway. Why don't you just tell him you don't want to play anymore?
It's a Strawberry tradition.
That's my point, Keith. This whole town is dead, stuck in the past. Everyone is just doing what they're told without questioning why. Where's the ambition, the sense of adventure?
Are we still talking about basketball?
Trick shot. Dang.
How's your mom?
She seems distracted. Normally, she's so focused on her job. I mean, it's understandable. It's been almost a year since... And now she's planning to go away for the weekend. And she still won't tell me why.
Yeah?
She was definitely acting weird earlier.
Maybe she's lonely?
You know what? You're right.
I am?
She shouldn't be alone right now. Actually, your dad told me they were meeting in the library. We're going to need supplies. 2 of Mr. Bean's finest, please. To go, of course. Here is my payment in full.
That's a nickel.
Put the rest on my tab. Thanks for the pep talk, Keith. You always know what to say to make me feel better.
Last stone. You want it?
You take it. You need the practice.
Here goes nothing. 3-pointer!
Nice one, Keith. Maybe your luck's finally changing.
Oh. I'm sure that's nothing.
Keith was an excellent listener. Or maybe he just didn't speak much. Either way, Jenny really enjoyed their little talks. He was the only person who really seemed to understand her. Jenny biked briskly towards the library back on campus to surprise her mother. Nothing exciting ever happens here, she grumbled, unaware of the great adventure that lay in store just around the corner.
The library was too quiet. Except for this thing.
Gerald Stroudsbury. Cornelius Stroudsbury. It's a wall of Stroudsburys.
The Stroudsbury lineage stretched back to the very founding of the university. There had been a Dean Stroudsbury at Gumboldt for over 150 years.
There won't be for much longer. The dean's retiring, and the only Stroudsbury left is Keith. And he's not exactly the academic type. No one on duty. A book thief's paradise. There's a note on the desk.
Oh. Take the sticker first. No. Memo 1. This man is not allowed in the library due to past incidents. He may be wearing a hat and or fake mustache. Be vigilant. 2. Someone keeps leaving book carts in the quiet study area. Please remember to return carts to the front desk area. Stop standing on them. Got letters for a reason. Stroudsbury. Oh.
That was weird. Hello? Mom? Mr. Stroudsbury? Anybody?
Jenny's words echoed through the library.
Something's not right here.
A mystery was unfolding.
Whatever it is, I'll get to the bottom of it.
Quiet library. Ooh, quiet. Oh. Ing.
Les Stroudsbury, Gumbold's 21st and jolliest dean, smiled down at Jenny.
Looking a bit wonky today, Mr. Stroudsbury.
A pair of wires ran down the wall and disappeared behind the painting.
It's too high to reach. What are you hiding back there? The chandeliers that adorn this library are made from rare Arthurtonian quartz, kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
The Glatz family was one of the oldest in town. They were the first to mine the valuable quartz deposits beneath Arthurton. And as such, they became incomparably wealthy.
And they sure like to let everyone know it.
Where is... Oh. Yay, gallery art. How do I... Oh, there it is. Getting the front of... That. Ah. Big as I can make it. Oh. Place it there. Thank you for the water in the stretcher deep. That just go. Go with what I did earlier. Like mid-size, big size. Itty bitty tiny. Can I flip it? Ah. Oh. Already like halfway through all these. Dang. Okay. Fly Fox. Imaginative, charismatic, and spontaneous. You think fast, believe rules are made to be broken. Usually win a battle of wits, but don't always play fair. Oh well, it'll be fine.
Laddertron 5000. The pinnacle of remote ladder and bookcase technology. Kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation. Whoa! Dangerous!
The newly installed ladder system was prone to malfunction.
Should have kept the old wooden ladders. They never tried to electrocute me. I need to find a way to turn the power off.
Jenny gazed at the technological marvel of Laddertron 5000.
Seems pointless. It's not hard to move a ladder. Sometimes it feels like some unknown force is just trying to slow me down.
Done the same. Aha! So unnecessary.
Jenny was notorious for climbing book carts.
It's the only way to reach the highest shelves. In fact, this could be useful.
But something else had caught her eye.
Speaker?
This table's a complete mess. Who would leave it like this? Illegible scribbles, intricate diagrams of giant machines, a worn copy of Aliens in Arthurton.
Jenny knew only one person could have been sitting here.
CJ. It's odd, though. He usually hides everything when he's finished. What's this?
A tattered piece of paper with a series of seemingly unrelated notes.
Oh, sticker. Shadow Man. Experimenting on corpses.
UFOs, shadow men, experiments on corpses.
It seemed that CJ was unraveling a mystery of his own.
Wait, there's something on the other side. Wow, a color map of Arthurton.
Jenny had never seen a town map with this level of detail before.
I can't believe CJ left this behind. That's so unlike him. He'd be terrified if anyone else found it. I'll keep it safe until I see him again.
Yeah. It kind of looks like a skull. Yeah.
No secrets between friends, Mr. Strasberry.
Jenny stood on her tiptoes and delicately removed the priceless painting from the wall.
Oops. Aha! Precisely what I was hoping to find.
It was?
Let's see. Lights, bookcases, ladders. I'll cut the power and continue my investigation.
But Jenny knew better than to play with electricity, so she left it alone.
Turn off the brake.
It's a simple switch. Perfectly safe.
I see.
The eerie silence unnerved our tiny hero. But even worse was the dark. Jenny had always been terrified of the dark.
Just breathe. A great detective never succumbs to fear.
Well, you were wondering how dark it's gonna get. I guess that's as dark as it's gonna get. Pitch black.
Jenny stopped in her tracks. The sign clearly read, "Wet floor, caution." Her path was blocked.
You're kidding me, right?
Trampling muddy feet over a perfectly clean floor? She was a maverick, not a monster.
Wow, that really is slippery. It wouldn't be a good idea to leave my footprints everywhere.
I wasn't expecting that to happen, but... Oh, there's a hole. Gallery art. God, this is a really stupid system. Read the plaque in a second.
The fallen remains of a bookcase blocked Jenny's path.
It looks like a bomb went off in here. It's too precarious to climb over. Rare books. Our most precious collections reside in this temperature-controlled room, kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation. Yeah, we know. It's locked. No problem, I'll just pick it.
Jenny was skilled with a lockpick, having watched her mother demonstrate the process countless times. But that was just for fun at home. This was the real world. You couldn't just go around picking other people's locks. That was a crime.
A great detective knows when to bend the rules. And the paperclip she has in her pocket. Mom always says, lockpicking is a subtle art. Move slowly and search for the sweet spot. Bingo.
It must have been a rush of blood that caused Jenny to act so irrationally. Regardless, she had picked the lock and felt strangely exhilarated. What treasures lay behind the door?
Oh, it's empty. Still, lead book card could be useful. There's something on that shelf, but I can't reach it.
Ah. can. Oh.
Something's blocking the ladder. There's something stuck in the track.
Oh.
Ipsa, scientia, potestas, est. It's the Dean's ring. No wonder the ladders were malfunctioning. The ring must have caused a short circuit. I'll keep hold of this and return it to the Dean when I see him next.
Do that.
Whoa!
An empty library, a fallen bookcase, and now a broken balcony?
This mystery has all the hallmarks of foul play. They say words can't hurt you. In this case, I'd be inclined to disagree. Solid iron and oak, torn apart like a piece of bread. It would have taken some serious force to do this. Something bad happened here. This is feeling more and more like a crime scene.
And then Jenny saw it. Covered in a ripped curtain and surrounded by broken glass.
It is a crime scene!
Don't sound too excited now, girl. Fucking giddy about that. Gallery item. Or I do that. Gallery. Leclue. Genie Leclue. Sorry. I like his. Oh, he's got a dog? Are these like beta versions of him? Yes. Dumpy white guy to Ronnie black kid. That's fair. I forgot the size. That's neat. They'll scoop you up. Oh, I hate all these. Coffee filter tutu. Bitter, but they still die. No refunds. Peppinger. Maybe poisonous grass also hides something. Power cables going in. dragon tattoo he has on his arm. Diversion. Oh, that's cute. Who are these characters? These also supposed to be Jenny. They're like silhouette tests. Interesting. Also. Okay, let's. Crisis of. Plant has not changed. They're all the same. Armor's the same. All the same. Can't say I'm not doing my due diligence.
You never forget the first time you see a dead body. It harrows the mind, terrifies the soul, scars you to your very core.
A dead body? No way. This is amazing!
Not the reaction to have.
Who lay under that curtain? Who had breathed their last breath? Who had shuffled off this mortal coil to meet their maker?
It could be anyone. I mean, it could be an escaped lunatic from the asylum. Or an axe-wielding maniac on the run from the cops. It could be...
It could be...
Mom? Oh no. Please, no.
No, you never forget the first time you see a dead body. Jenny knew it was wrong to disturb the crime scene.
But I have to know who's under here.
Slowly, she drew back the heavy cloth.
Please don't be my mom. Please don't be my mom.
Oh. Oh,
Dean
God.
Stroudsbury! Thank God. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Poor Mr. Stroudsbury. What happened to you?
Was this a terrible accident? Or worse?
Murder!
Her stomach churned. Seeing the Dean's lifeless face, his contorted frame, Jenny felt the urge to run, to get as far away from this horrific sight as possible. Jenny had longed for an adventure, for a real case to solve.
I didn't expect it to be like this.
She gathered herself, took a deep breath, and began to search for clues.
He looks like he's been dead for weeks. His skin is pale and there's a strange mark on his neck. It's a book about predicting the future. I suppose it didn't belong to Mr. Stroudsbury then. It's smashed, most likely from the fall. The hand stopped at 3:57 p.m. That gives me a potential time of death.
If Jenny had arrived just a few minutes earlier...
I might have been able to save him.
Ooh, gallery item. Gotta find out how this man died. Ooh, gallery! Hello?
The Dean's planner lay open on today's date.
Perhaps I can retrace his steps and create a timeline of events.
Tested.
Looks like he completed all his chores for the day. I already knew the Dean was meeting Mom here. So where is she now? Looks like he cancelled his meetings on Friday and rearranged lunch with Keith. Oh, poor Keith.
Jenny didn't know how she would break the news to him.
But I should be the one to tell him. Gossip spreads like wildfire in Arthurton. He sure was working hard on that speech. I'm sad he won't get to deliver it. Meet JL. Could that be Mom? Where's Widow's Drop? I've never heard of it. A book about chance. What are the odds that this was an accident?
Gallery piece. Must be diligent. Time is there all the way out in the far distant like that? Huh. I like that they kept the sugar on his tie.
The Hawk and the Weasel and other bedtime stories. It could be important. Then again, it could have just joined the Dean for the ride. There are bits of glass and metal debris everywhere. He has burn marks on his hand.
Something in this hand. Oh! No. Oh! Okay. There's a thing in his hand. There we go. Jeez.
The Dean's hand was clamped shut around a small object.
That's strange. Rigor mortis usually takes hours to set in. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do, Mr. Stroudsbury, but this could be a vital clue. Mom's ID card? But that means...
Julie Leclue had definitely been here.
she could be the last person to have seen him alive.
She could be the killer.
Impossible. My mother's a forensic expert. She'd never leave such incriminating evidence behind.
But even the smartest criminals made mistakes. Jenny couldn't deny this looked bad for her mum.
If anyone else sees this, they'll jump to conclusions.
It looks like it should say either 1953 or 1980.
They'll think my mom's a murderer. Unless...
A peculiar thought crossed Jenny's mind.
Unless... there's nothing to find.
Removing evidence from a crime scene was highly unethical.
So is planting evidence to frame an innocent person.
She had no proof of that.
I have to do something. My mom would kill me if she thought I tampered with evidence.
I gotta leave.
Besides, she's innocent. The truth will come out. I think that's all the evidence I'm going to find here.
She took one last look at the Dean's lifeless body.
I'm sorry, Mr. Stroudsbury. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Jenny knew she should leave and call the police. But how often did a case like this come along?
Never. There's more to this than meets the eye.
Case of a lifetime.
Some of this evidence must be connected.
So she opened her journal to join the dots.
What was the apparent cause of death?
Electrocuted.
It looks like the Dean was thrown from the balcony when he reached down to pick up his ring, which was stuck in the electrified ladder track. He grabbed the curtain, but it didn't slow him down. He landed on a bed of metal and glass debris. What is unusual about the Dean's death? The Dean has a strange mark on his neck. All the skin around his face is gray and gaunt. I've never seen anything like it before. He's holding my mom's ID card, which makes her the prime suspect. But why would she, or anyone, want to kill Dean Stroudsbury?
Jenny suspected foul play, but what was the motive? Had she missed something?
The watch! The Dean's watch stopped at 3:57 p.m. When I came into the library, the clock tower rang 4 times. The library only has one exit, and I haven't seen anyone but the Dean since I got here.
Which meant, if the Dean was murdered...
The killer must still be here! He's getting away!
Yeah. This is a good crawl.
Jenny could hear police sirens in the distance.
Someone must have tipped them off. I'll catch the murderer and keep him busy until the cops arrive.
Chasing after murderers was hardly the job of a little girl.
Hey you! Stop!
Oh, how's she not dead?
Despite surviving her fall without so much as a broken bone, Jenny couldn't help but feel she had failed. As the sirens grew louder, she knew it would only be a matter of time before the sheriff arrived, and then she'd have to explain why she hadn't called for help. But the worst feeling of all was that she had let the killer escape. As she drifted slowly into unconsciousness, Jenny heard a familiar voice, concerned, gentle, soothing.
Jenny? Oh, Jenny, what have you done?
Mom?
Freeze! You're under arrest.
That was quick. Also a lot. Huh.
What have I done? I killed him. This is all wrong. Murder in Arthurton? This is not an appropriate story for Jenny LeClue. Poor Dean Stroudsbury. What was I thinking? I've gone too far. Perhaps I should take a break. Come on, Rufus. Let's go for a walk. Clear our heads and work off some of this jam.
Not really. Gallery. Oh, that pencil. Oh no. Oh, that was actually for. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Murder. Strasberry found dead. Feel a clue. Definitely can't. That's about what text normally looks like whenever I have my glass. Dean Strasberry.
Why were you there?
I told you I was looking for Mom.
Why?
We were going to grade papers.
Why?
When do I get to see her?
Did you disturb the crime scene?
Be honest.
He could have been injured. I was just trying to help. I want to speak to my mom.
I'm not. I specifically told the truth. Run away. What if this was just the entire rest of the game? Weird trippy sequences like this. Oh.
Keith! Please, look at me. Keith, wait!
Bear gone wrong. Oh. You're really not shying away from that. The fuck? Are you? Oh. Oh, it's Jenny's dead face upside down. Oh. Oh, I see now. I wish I could like rotate it. Is that her dead? Very interesting sequence, at least. Oh God. So tiny. Oh, I don't like that it's got like millipede legs. That long.
What a horrible nightmare. Dean Stroudsbury was dead. My mom was in jail. Keith told me he never wanted to see me again. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it was all true, including the teddy bears.
My eyes! There's something wrong with them. Everything's pink.
But her eyes were fine. It was the room that was pink. Pink cuddly toys. Pink furniture. Pink clothes. And a hand-drawn homage to teenage heartthrob Pelvis Cressley.
Oh, I don't like that name.
Covered in pink hearts.
Elvis Cressley.
Everything a teenage girl could dream of.
It looks like a marshmallow exploded.
It was at this point Jenny remembered where she was.
I shouldn't be here. What happened? And what is that terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing. These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal?
That wasn't the only thing missing.
The Dean's ring. It was in my pocket.
We're in Susie's. Oh, there's like a weird clipping thing. The man that I love.
You're the fan that I love.
Ah yes, the eagerly awaited follow-up to the smash hit. Even though I'm a big star and you're just a fan, perhaps someday we could be together.
Ugh, who buys this crap?
Pelvis Cressley and the Hip Thrusters. Sell more records?
Huh? Hushed whispers in the hallway? I should investigate.
I'm loving this game so far.
It's locked from the outside. Who would trap a child in his nightmarish hellscape?
Jenny peeped through the tiny keyhole. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she recognized the substantial frame of Winston the Clue.
Arthurton's long-standing sheriff, and Jenny's.
Granddad!
Just humor, weakness
Jenny's
for tiny
relationship
kittens.
with her grandfather was contentious, to say the least. He was a stern and humorless man who placed honor, tradition, and the law above all else.
Sometimes even family.
But what was he doing here?
And who is he talking to?
Florence and
Viciously
Richard
white.
Glatz were the wealthiest couple in town, and hugely influential. Their company, Glatz Mining and Supply Corps, was the oldest in Arthurton. While Richard may have been the head of the business, everyone knew that Florence wore the pants. Exceptionally charming and generous, she always had a smile on her face.
Which is why I don't trust her one bit.
Except for like right in this moment, 'cause she doesn't.
Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny leaned in and listened.
With everything going on, I don't have time to watch her.
It's no trouble at all, really, Winston. She can stay for as long as she likes. The girls are great friends. I only hope she feels better soon. That was quite the scene she made at the funeral.
She should have left the boy alone.
Really, Winston, this whole situation must be unbearably traumatic for the poor girl. Her mother in jail, and what she saw in the library. One shudders at the thought. And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry.
She'll be fine. Just keep an eye on her. She can be a real handful.
Oh, don't worry, I've planned everything. Pony rides, afternoon tea, and tomorrow we're going dress shopping. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you.
Dress shopping? First they lock me up, now they want to torture me? I need to get out of here. Fast.
Oh God, not
If you
dress
want to
shopping.
repeat. She had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch, and so she waited. The duty of sheriff had been Winston's birthright, passed from father to son for generations. Of course, that tradition would now end with him, but he preferred not to think about that.
A lot of generational stuff going on here.
Nathaniel Glatz stared disapprovingly back at Jenny.
Creepy old man.
Actually, this was the man who saved Arthurton. When the quartz mines began to run dry, it was his research into the unique properties of the crystals that secured the future prosperity of the town and the company. When Thaladius T. Pumberbitten discovered the first quartz seam lining the Great Mountains,
Aladius T. Pumberbitten. What a
little did
name.
he know the impact it would have on the future of the town.
Little did he know the Glatz family would muscle in and take over the whole operation.
Nowadays, it was hard to go anywhere in town without seeing something made from it.
Huh? Where did he go?
Winston, what are you doing down there?
Thought I heard something.
Really? A man of your age spying on teenage girls? I've told you already, she won't be going anywhere.
It was probably just Jenny's imagination, but those words felt oddly
sinister.
Here.
Why does Mrs. Glatz have official police documents?
Satisfied.
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place, behind bars.
Surely they don't believe she's guilty.
I don't envy you, Winston. It must be hard to stay impartial. If the poor dear would just confess, it would make things much easier.
I have everything under control.
Of course you do, dear. No one doubts your loyalty to Arthurton. We must continue to look out for each other, now more than ever.
Sheriff, are you receiving?
Go ahead.
It's the LeClue house, sir. We found something.
I'll be right there. Over.
It sounds like you've got important things to take care of.
Yes. Well, good night, Florence.
Good night, Winston.
Don't let her out of your sight. She is a LeClue, after all.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Like, the mom's obviously not guilty.
Jenny couldn't believe what she'd just heard.
Everyone thinks my mom's a murderer.
Thankfully, her mother's fate was in safe hands. The fine people of the Arthurton Police Department.
Oh, God. She's gonna rot in jail.
Jenny could leave the case to them and enjoy a fun week of pony rides and shopping sprees.
No.
No?
Mom always says a great detective leaves nothing to chance. I have to do something.
But she was just a kid. What could she possibly do?
This is my chance. The case of a lifetime. My mom needs me, and I won't let her down. I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of here.
And just like that, a great adventure began.
Oh, I hated that.
I love you. I love you. You are my best friend.
You scared the life out of me, pig.
Oh, I don't like the pig.
The sun was setting behind the great mountains of Arthurton, cradling the town in a warm red embrace.
I slept the whole day away? I have to get out of here and make up for lost time. All the dangly bits are swaying. Strange. It's not windy in here. Best in show, horse ballet. First prize, advanced table etiquette? There's one here for best smile. Seriously? A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself.
Gallery piece. Nice. There's... Oh. Hello.
This requires further investigation.
Really that simple?
Nothing happened. I thought I was onto something. Ouch! That's hot!
Is the pattern.